Welcome back, my friends, to the Torah that never ends, or the segment of Daily Mussar. This is from the book Marganita de Rabbi Meir. Ma hana'a la'adam v'sofo lifrosh me'olam le'olam. What is this thing that we are possessed with pleasure, that at the end we're going to depart from this world to that world? Michayim lamavet, from life to death. Mi'ora lechashecha, from light to darkness. Misheina metuka, from sweet sleep. Lesheina dechuka umara, to a bitter sleep. Mi'or matok, from sweet light. Lerima vetolea, to maggots and worms. Mimat'amim metukim, from delicious sweet food. Leta'am afar, for taste of dust. Michibuk na'eh, from a warm embrace to the embracement of the dirt. Kama ashirim yatzhu me'aolam bepachei nefesh. How many rich people left this world disgraced? Kama chachamim הייתה חוכמתם עליהם לתקלה. How many wise men, their wisdom was actually an obstacle in their way, because sometimes you become very arrogant. I'm the smartest man around. How do you call it? The most influential men in the world? Yeah, one of those. Okay, a big deal. Let's see how good that will get you when you're 6 feet under. כמה גיבורים הייתה גבורתם עליהם לתקלה. How many heroes were stumbled by their own heroism? כמה מגדלי בנים לא שמחו בבניהם. How many people who raise children did not have a moment of nachat, of let's say, grace or enjoyment of their own children? כמה נעים היו נביאים עליהם לתקלה. How beautiful were their houses, that was their downfall, their own houses. כמה זקנים לא ראו כבוד. How many elders never got to experience true honor? כמה בחורים נקצצו בחופתן. How many young lads die young? וכי מה הנאה לאכול ממאכל שהוא מביא לדינים מרובים? What pleasure, in a way, how does it make sense to derive pleasure from something that's going to bring you judgment? How does it make sense to rejoice משמחה שמביאה לאדם דאגות הרבה? There's going to come to give you a lot of worries. In other words, we're not looking right at what is happening to us. Life is passing by us, and we have this distorted vision, or those distorting glasses in which we look at things completely wrong. Chachamim told us, marbe nechasim, marbe de'aga. You have a lot of possessions, you have to start worrying about it. Let's say, for example, you invested $10,000 at the stock market, and it went down 50%. How much do you have? 5,000. But let's say you have 10 billion in the stock market, and it went down 50%. Aren't they going to make it the next day? You know what it is to make $5 billion? It's a lot of money. Now you're going to be worried. The person, the person who lost says, okay, slowly I'll make it. So why are you so eager to have a lot of money? What pleasure can a person derive, if you would think about it? ממלבוש גורם לפגיעות מרובות. If you dressed up a little too fancy, you go to certain neighborhoods or certain cities, you're going to be picked up like a fish on a hook. They're going to pick you out in 2 seconds. Forget about jealousy that it might cause you, and who knows, just decent, clean. But why so fancy? מערעור שהוא גורם למכאובים מרובים. We always try to think, why is this? Why did he get more of me? And so on and so forth. That causes you pain, internal. So why are you thinking about these things? Why did he get it and not me? Stop. What's the point of that? These are all the things we do all the time. People like to sleep a lot. And I shall tell them all the time, you gotta have plenty of time to sleep. You need to sleep. Don't sleep 4 hours a night. Get your sleep. Get your 6, 7 hours to sleep. Okay, now doctors say 8 hours. Very easy for the doctors to say 8 hours. But why are you so, especially when you're young, it does not make sense. Young people, if anybody should be sleeping, actually I don't know, even an old person doesn't make sense to sleep. His body is telling him, listen, slow down a little bit, I'll put some tiredness on you, you fall down, he's not a kid. But time is if you're going to be able to put your hands into the big ocean, and you pick up a handful of water, whatever is going to be left in your hands will be more than your effort to put your hands into the ocean of time and be left with something. At least when you put your hands into the ocean, your hands will still be wet. Time would go through your hands, kebol okach polto, the way it came in, the way it came out. There's nothing you can do to even leave a remnant on your hands. Nothing. It goes away. What are you doing sleeping all your life? Get up in the morning. And I'm going to tell you something. I'll give you a little exercise to do. Because life goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on, and nobody ever pays attention. Another day becomes another day, another becomes another day, and this is like tired routine that really would take the life out of you. Try to do it. I wouldn't say every day, once a month. Once a month, morning and night. Get up before sunrise. Get yourself calm. And don't do anything beside looking at the horizon as the sun comes up. Just see the glory, this glorified moment of sunrise coming to you. And do the same thing at night. Just simply turn direction. Go west. And look at sunset. It's too bad you can't see so-called a true sunset here. When I was a kid, standing on the Mediterranean, you see the sun, this red ball of bright red goes down below the horizon, goes down into the Mediterranean. It's amazing. At that moment, try to reflect on your life. Try to reflect. In the morning, try to reflect. What is it that you want really out of life? How do I really want my life to look? What are really, deep down inside, the most important things of my life? What do I really, really want? What is this that's going to make my life say, I want to get up in the morning to another day? Money is not one of them. Try to reflect in the morning on what is that you want. And at night, at sunset, try to reflect of, did I really do what my goals or what I said in the morning? In one day, do it. Did I really live up to my dream? Did I live up to my desires? My not desires of the flesh, desires of my spirit. And if not, why? And how am I going to change it? And at those moments, simply pray to God. After you've thought about what you really want, what is really your purpose in life, what really you want out of this life, would think about all these things. It does all the things that we do and that we desire that just don't make sense. I'll give you an example. If you go to a vacation with two parents and two kids, you go to the Caribbean, you're going to spend like $10,000. How long did it take you to save those $10,000? A year. So you're going to take a year and throw it away over 1 week? It does not make sense. At those moments of reflection in your life, beg for God. Speak to Him. Converse with Him. Try to create a focal point of your life, a new azimuth for your life, so you won't get lost. Pay attention to all the things that you desire that do not make any sense. Stop joking around. Leitzanut, sarcasm, negativeness. These should be things that you should stay away. Concentrate on the positive, what is really important in your life. Aim yourself through those things, towards those things. Pray to God